Every single minute, a terrifying volume of digital audio is uploaded to the internet. We are swimming in an endless drop of raw data, making it almost impossible to navigate without drowning in the noise. Out of that void, on May 11th, a massive 2-hour and 4-minute podcast episode surfaced. It carried the title, The Adventures of Baron's Redemption, A Parent Orphan. The file arrived entirely blank. There is no synopsis, no show notes, and zero plot description attached. Committing over 2 hours of your life to a complete mystery is a massive ask. Most people would just scroll right past it. But this animated network map demonstrates a structural concept known as algorithmic neighborhoods. Even when human creators leave a file blank, hosting platforms automatically group content together behind the scenes, linking files based on user behavior and hidden tags. We don't actually need the author's summary to understand the plot. By forensically examining the digital neighbors surrounding this file, we can reverse engineer its hidden narrative DNA. Let's start by breaking down the linguistic choices in the title, Baron's Redemption. The word baron points immediately to high status and nobility. Redemption requires a dramatic fall from grace to earn that status back. Then we have the subtitle, A Parent Orphan. This gives us the inciting incident of the story, a sudden, forced abandonment of the protagonist. Look at the More Episodes Like This tier. The platform links our mystery directly to a track called The Orphans 7. The system specifically linked our unknown audio file to a serialized drama centered entirely on parentless protagonists. The foundation of this epic is a royal drama built around forced isolation and found family dynamics. From there, the algorithm takes a jarring, aggressive turn. The next tier of recommendations surfaces a track titled Revenge Memes. Tying a sprawling 2-hour audio drama to bite-sized internet grievance culture points to a specific underlying theme. The protagonist is actively seeking retribution. The definitive tone setter arrives right next to it, a recommended track called The Avenged Sevenfold Interview. This is a heavy metal band whose very name references the biblical mark of Cain. The algorithm is framing the story's vengeance as an inescapable, aggressive force. Our apparent orphan is an active, heavily armed participant in a dark revenge arc. The recommendations then take a turn toward the monumental, surfacing The Cloud of Witnesses 1 and trailer, Story Night, Pharaoh Shall Drown. Cloud of Witnesses is a heavy theological concept originating in the New Testament. It describes the state of being constantly watched and judged by one's spiritual ancestors. Pharaoh Shall Drown brings in the imagery of cataclysmic, divine-level justice. These specific religious connections push the stakes of the podcast out of a simple, gritty revenge plot and into a world-altering mythological epic. Pulling all these neighborhood threads together gives us our final synthesized synopsis. The Adventures of Baron's Redemption is a dark, religiously tinged epic about a discarded heir seeking massive, cataclysmic vengeance. We extracted that highly specific plot summary without listening to a single second of the actual audio file. This animated diagram illustrates how outdated recommendation models used to function. They operated on strict borders, simply matching basic genres, fiction with fiction or music with music. Modern platforms employ emotional resonance mapping. They cross boundaries to connect completely unrelated media through shared psychological triggers. This turns the More Like This section into a powerful forensic tool for media literacy. You can read a story's emotional core before you ever hit play. Recommendation algorithms have mapped the deepest narrative secrets of our stories, identifying the emotional core long before the human listener does.